Now you've set up blogs where you're reviewing scientific papers. Now you're going to get a chance to look at other people's blogs and review them, give them some feedback. In turn, they're going to provide you with feedback of ways you can improve your blog and things that they liked about the blog. Before you submit your blog for review, make sure it's complete and up to date. So you have 9 things you should have already put into your blog, and the last 6 of those should be in your own words. Make sure that you've got a public link to your blog that you're going to be sharing, and to make sure that you know that it's a public link, send it to a friend, have them click on it, and make sure it works for them. And the same thing for the link to the paper that you reviewed. Make sure that's public, send it to your friend, and make sure they don't have to sign into anything to actually see the paper. In order to make a shareable link, you don't want to just copy the link that is up here in the browser. You want to go to the little link symbol, click on that, a published site link comes up, and you're going to copy that and submit that. At the end of this video, I'll link to a video that shows you how to make a link to a document that you've shared on your OneDrive, and that way it'll be easy to come up with a link for the papers so that people can see that as well. This is what the assignment looks like, and so all the instructions are listed here, and you do need to read those. So this is for your scientific peer-reviewed paper blog, not your lab blog. At this point, there's a list of things that should be done in your blog, and these last 5 things or 6 things in your blog should be in your own words, not just cut and pasted off of the paper. You're going to put a public link to your scientific paper blog and a public link to the PDF paper that you've reviewed, and then you're going to explain anything. So what does it look like to submit this? You click on View Complete Assessment, and it'll look like this. You will scroll down. There are 3 different questions. Question number 1, post a public link to your scientific blog. So you're going to go to your blog, you're going to get the link, copy the link, and submit that. Where was I? Over here. Trophy. And go to next. The next question is post a link to the PDF, the scientific paper that you reviewed. So you'll go to your OneDrive, and you'll find your paper. Do I have a paper here? Here's a paper. Go here, share. Anyone with the link, don't allow editing, apply, copy the link, copy. And now I will go back to where I was doing that, and I'm going to put my link there. Next. Then please indicate if any of these sections were not completed. So if you want to give any sort of explanation, I could say everything was done. The why section was included in the hypothesis section. And then you just click submit. And all 3 parts are completed. Completed, completed, completed. So it's all done. It's all submitted. Click OK. And it's now that assignment's been submitted. Once you've got your paper submitted, then you've got you'll be assigned papers that you're going or blogs that you're going to review that other people have submitted. So let's take a look and see what that looks like. When you're reviewing other people's submissions, you're going to open up the assignment, which is the scientific paper blog review. And now you'll be able to see that you're going to be evaluating 6, and I'll tell you the date that they're due, and then they'll be listed here. Now, we don't have anything submitted right now, so I can't really show you what an actual submission looks like. But so this is just set up for an example, and that for each one, how many points you've given it. So for the first one that you click on, you'll be able to see their link to their blog. So you'll just be able to link that, click on that link, and go ahead and take a look at their blog. And so your criteria for you're going to give them points. It's going to be worth 0 points or 2 points. Can you access and read the blog? What do you like about the blog? You can sign up to 2 points depending on how clearly it is organized. If you cannot access the blog, give it 0 points. And then you can give them some feedback. So you can just say, yeah, here's what I think about it, and allocate 2 points for it. If you can't actually see it, don't allocate the 2 points and save and go on to the next question. The second question then is the public link to the peer-reviewed paper. That's worth a point. Can you access and download the paper? Is it the complete paper? Give 0 points if you can't access the entire paper, and let the student know. So give them some feedback. You might access it, love it, and you want to tell them. Or you might have only see the abstract, and then if you have to log into anything to see the paper, tell them, because that's not an open access at that point. And then let's say you access the paper and that was fine, and you can allocate them the point for it. Save and go on to the next question. The next question, they were asked if they'd done all this and whether they had any issues. So take a look at the content of the blog and read the sections. So go and click on each one of these sections. Comment on the sections regarding things you like and areas you think that could be improved. Number 4 to 9 should be in their own words, not just cut and pasted from the paper. Is the paper even related to ecology? So give them up to 2 points. So this is one where you could say 0 points, 1 point, or 2 points, depending on taking a look at the content of their blog. And give them some feedback. Tell them what was great, what wasn't great. And as you're doing all of this, you should be taking notes as well, so that you can remember what papers you went to, where were their blogs, keep track of whose it was, and what you liked and didn't like about it, and what hypothesis was being tested. So take notes, because at the end of the semester, you are tested on these papers that you've reviewed, as well as the one that that you've reviewed their blogs of, as well as the one that you made a blog of. So you will have a open notes test on the paper that you reviewed, plus the blogs that you reviewed of other people's papers. So when you're keeping notes of each blog you review, make sure you're keeping track of whose blog it is and the link to it, so you could find it again. The link to the paper that they gave you, in case you want to refer to it. A few notes about what the paper was about. What was the hypothesis? Where was it done? Where did the authors work? How did the paper relate to the course? And what you liked or disliked about their blog. And you've reviewed several blogs by the end of the semester, so keep track which one of the ones you've just done was your favorite one, which was your least favorite. So think about what you liked and didn't like, and of the papers that they were reviewing, which one had the most interesting abstract to you, which one looked like one that you would want to read or take a look at again, and why. Now, there's no point in doing any sort of review or assessment without learning from it. So you'd submitted yours, you reviewed other people's, so you probably learned a few things from reviewing theirs. They reviewed yours. Read your reviews, get the feedback. So now you will find out what they had to say about your blog, what they liked and didn't like, and maybe you want to make some changes based on that. So they might have had some useful suggestions, or you might want to keep doing some more of what you were doing, and then you can improve your blog that way. Fix any problems you had, any holes you had, anything that was missing, and you can finish it up, and there is a project well done. And now you've got that blog that you can show other people as an example of the high quality work you can do.